Here at Rock Feud, we're always so thankful to our sponsors for making this show possible, supporting hard rock and heavy metal music. I want to thank Adam and Eve for supporting Rock Feud and being our sponsor. If you use code ROCKFEED at checkout, you will get a whopping 50% off of your order to spice up your relationship. If you don't know what that means, then you need to go to their website and find out for yourself. Adam and Eve is the largest distributor of adult products in North America, and you can visit their site and get 50% off, including free shipping in the USA and Canada. They've been doing this since 1971. They know what they're doing. They will give you discreet packaging so your nosy neighbor isn't all up in your business like we know she shouldn't be. It's your business, not hers, so the packaging will be on the DL. Thank you again to Adam and Eve. Use code ROCKFEED at checkout at adamandeve.com. If you followed Slipknot or Mushroomhead for any period of time, you're probably aware that there has been a feud in the past between the bands, or at least it would seem as such, but at least for his part, back in a 2011 interview, frontman Corey Taylor says it was more so the different fan groups feuding, picking a side, and talking trash to each other on various internet forums. Before we get to that, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. In a new interview on the Talk To Me podcast, Mushroomhead member Steve Skinny Felton expresses regret for the wasted time hating on Slipknot and complaining about them in the past. Obviously, it's all water under the bridge now, and there have been rumblings about a tour with both of the bands for quite some time. Much like Corey Taylor addressing this in the past, he referred to it as a, quote, silly fan-fueled and I guess media-hyped thing. Much of this stemmed from the fact that naturally both bands wore masks, but if you can remember back then, even when Mudvayne came around, there were people that were trying to start up a fake feud between Mudvayne and Slipknot, despite the fact that most people were unaware that Clown actually worked directly with Mudvayne on their first album. Felton added, "This was the 90s, so any sort of news was cool. There wasn't a whole lot back then, and then you get a feud between bands. It's kind of an East Coast, West Coast type thing. Oh Lord, here we go. And then some of the entertainment value of it, sure. A lot of us in the band were, at the time, into it and played it up and had some fun. But I look back and I think I should have done it all when I knew it all. Like, how silly of us even to be. Obviously, we didn't have any part of it, but to even jump on the bandwagon of talking to the media about it and going, well, we came first, the chicken and the egg, and that whole stupid thing, we spent a lot of time complaining about them for nothing. So God bless them. They're one of the biggest bands out there. So it proves that masked heavy metal bands and the style of entertainment is still relevant, and it's still very relevant. And again, back in 2011, Corey Taylor essentially echoed the same sentiment, saying, "My problem has never been with that band. My problem was with their fans at the time. I would welcome it," speaking about a possible tour. "I'd love to do something like that, you know, especially now. I think it'd be beautiful to put something like that together and just see what happens. Because if it's one thing I've learned, you don't hold on to stupid shit, you let it go." Mushroomhead is scheduled to release their 8th album on June 19th. You can pick that up via Napalm Records, wherever music is distributed and on their website. Anyways, thanks so much for joining us. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. Also consider joining memberships, behind-the-scenes content, early access to videos, all types of different interesting stuff. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.